Yo guys, what is going on? It is Royal here today, back for episode 2 of the brand new Skyblock series on a freshly reset season. Of course, if you guys do want to come check it out, please consider using the custom IP royal.enchantedmc.net, as whenever you guys do use that IP, it directly supports me in the channel, so I greatly appreciate it. And before we even hop further into today's episode, I have to pick a giveaway winner from the showcase video. We gave away an enchanted rank, so boom, I'm gonna throw the IGN on the screen right now. If you see your IGN, you have one enchanted rank for the entire season of Skyblock. Now, I am going to be doing another giveaway on this video right here, but this is just going to be for 3 Start of the World loot boxes. If you guys want to enter in that giveaway, go ahead, comment your IGN down below in the comments, and then just drop a like on the video. If we could like shoot for 100 likes, that would be great. I usually never ask for like a like goal or anything, but I guess we are for this giveaway. I don't know, it's just a random thought. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into today's episode of Skyblock. All right, I don't have anything super major planned. I do know that I probably want to check out some dungeons in today's episode, but the main thing is I just want to keep progressing our Omni tool level. Currently, we have a level 116 tool. It's like not great, but it's not terrible. All right, we have all of these sword enchants unlocked right here. I haven't really started working on a lot of them, but at sword level 125, we are going to unlock Ruby Merchant, which is going to multiply the amount of rubies we're making. So that's going to be huge, but I'm still focusing the hoe in today's episode because we need to make more coins, and coin greed is so damn expensive, bro. We now have it at level 7,000 for today's video, and off camera I did unlock the nuke enchant. I put 1,000 levels into it. It's only 1,000 out of 15,000 levels, so trust me, it's not anything super crazy, but the nuke enchant is actually really good. So let me show this off to you guys real quick. And by the way, shout out to the island. They made a bunch of beetroot layers. Hopefully, okay, this layer is taken. I believe that's the beastworm enchant that like takes out a bunch of crops. Is this layer taken? Oh my god, someone's farming on this layer as well. All right, I don't really want to take somebody's layer, but every single layer may be in use right now. This season of Skyblock, if you guys don't know, we are trying to comp. Now, in the last episode, we were IS top number 2. All right, we were actually doing pretty well. And then I went to bed, I woke up, and now we're IS top number 4. That just shows how much comp there is this season. We're 4th place in coins, 4th place in rubies, but 2nd place in spawners somehow. Now, I'm not really sure on the meta for making money just yet. It might just be farming right now, because if we do slash progression and take a look at our island spawner progression, we haven't killed any magma spawners, probably because nobody on the server can really afford magma spawners at the moment, so it's really hard to kill them and unlock enchanted magmas. And then you would also have to buy enchanted magma cube spawners, which would be hella expensive. So for right now, I do still want to focus on farming as much as possible, only because farming is the fastest meta to leveling up your player level, and I believe it's also the fastest way to level up your Omni tool. And I still need to upgrade my coin enchants because we need to be making more coins. So the only plan for today's video is to continue grinding. All right, we are now a full 24 hours into the brand new Skyblock reset. I wouldn't say I've grinded like an insane amount, but I've definitely grinded a decent amount. I'm also currently wearing the astronaut skin set, which is earning us some shards, because slash set dungeon sets, I want to purchase the most expensive dungeon set right here, the wizard set, because this one gives you the most amount of loot. And our IS core, I believe that's determined off IS core level, right? Our IS core is mad leveled up, dude. I wonder what the highest island level actually is. This goes all the way up to island level 100 though. Currently, we are at island level 45, which I think unlocks every single dungeon set. So we're not checking out the dungeons in this clip just yet, but dungeon sets, I am going to spend 10,000 shards to unlock the wizard set right here. Now, I also have to save up even more shards to like upgrade the sharpness and stuff so we can actually do damage in the dungeons. And I think we're going to start farming that out in today's episode. But for right now, we're going to go back to our good old heat set to continue farming for right now. But let me show you guys, whenever nuke actually procs, it makes you a decent amount of crops and also a decent amount of coins. So I might want to invest into that a lot more, but at level 125, we will also unlock the beehive enchant. And if you guys read this, summons bees that will drop honey bombs on your island, giving you coins slash rubies. And this enchant to upgrade is actually going to cost rubies, not coins. Now, I do have 6.5 billion rubies right now. I don't think that's a whole lot, but that might be a decent amount to just start upgrading beehive once we unlock it, because if I take a look at my sword, we only have ruby greed 5,600. That's not great, but it's earned us a little bit of rubies. And if I remember correctly, I swear that beehive enchant makes you an insane amount of currencies and actually goes crazy. So that's what I'm going to be grinding for. We have to get about less than 10 more sword levels actually, or Omni tool levels, however you want to say it. So that should be relatively easy. But also in this clip, I want to take a look at upgrading my pets. I do still obviously want to upgrade the tiers of them because we're not even on enchanted tier pets just yet. I can do slash crates, but I don't think we're going to have a whole lot to claim. claim? Yeah, because I claimed them not too long ago, and I haven't grinded a whole lot since the last time I claimed all of my crates. So we'll get a couple of pet boxes here, probably nothing too significant. We did get an enchanted crystal box right here. We only got one. Pop it open, and it's a money crystal, and it's pretty bad. We did get 3 zombie spawners, 6 polar bears, and a skeleton spawner, I guess. But yeah, I definitely want to get some like pet perks and some pet traits on all of my pets in today's episode. I probably have a ton of milestones I could claim as well because I haven't claimed a single milestone. I'm just trying to get a nuke proc real quick to show you guys how good it actually is. And oh my god, wait, there's global boosters activated right now. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to be grinding for the entirety of these global boosters. And there we go. The nuke enchant finally procced. It gave us 2.7 million coins and 169,000 crops. So right here, this was my 1 minute summary. 14 million coins, $4 million. I don't really know if that's like a fully efficient 1 minute because I was opening crates and stuff, but that's about where we're at to start today's episode. But now that I showed you guys what the nuke enchant actually does, let's go ahead, grab all of our pets right here, see if we can merge them into anything, maybe some higher tiers. I just want enchanted, bro. Mythical plus. Oh, we already had a mythical plus. We did get a mythical plus coins now, which we didn't have previously. We'll take it. Let's hop over here into the pet traits. Actually, before we do that, let's claim all of these milestones. Oh my god, hold on, because out of these milestones you do get like pet traits and special stats, things along those lines. So if I don't have to spend any credits to upgrade my pets, I would obviously prefer not to spend credits. And we're getting like skin keys and stuff. I did not claim any of these. That's a tier 4 totem box. Hold on, imagine we pull a tier 4 tool totem or like a tier 4 enchant. We would be so incredibly set. But yeah, bang, I just claimed so many rewards. I don't have any dungeon milestones because I haven't touched dungeons just yet. And we also have 2 books of rarities. Hold on, let's use this. Boom, enchanted coin pet, and then let's also go for a mythical plus tool pet right there. Bang. All right, I'm happy with that. And also we got 4 free start of the world loot boxes. Hold on, this has a chance to be pretty good. Let's place these down. We're gonna open them 2 at a time. I also got to remember to keep up with my slash pass in today's episode as much as possible to claim rewards. We'll take a look at the pass rewards here in a second. We got a bunch of mythical enchanted pet boxes, an extra heat set, and 3 crystal boxes. I don't actually need this heat set because I already have a heat set. So listen, the very first person to hop on the server and message me saying they need the heat set, I will just trade it to them and give it to you. Also, these enchanted crystal boxes can be pretty good because I could definitely use some upgrades. A 151% coin boost. I mean, that is better than the one we have now. So I'll actually, okay, 160% and then 160% ruby crystal. Ender chest, I have a bunch of dust in here. These aren't massive upgrades or like insanely good crystals, but I mean, we'll just equip them because we can. I have so much dust to make everything 100%. Let's go ahead, remove this crystal, and actually, we're also going to apply a key finder crystal to our hoe as well. A 198% key finder boost. Boom, apply that immediately. Now with the ruby crystal, we are going to apply this to our sword. It's only a 10% increase, bro. It's really nothing significant. And let's drop down these last 2 start of the world loot boxes. So out of this, we're gonna get a coins pouch, some polar bear spawners. Ooh, shard pouch. I wonder if that's any good. And then the special rewards were pretty buns. I'm gonna be real with you. Let's rip open this tier 4 totem box and we are praying for a tool totem. If not, we're gonna be grinding out some dungeons in today's episode anyway. And yeah, we'll definitely craft some tool totems out of that. So boom, drop it down. We got a damage totem. Okay, this isn't bad. It's not what we wanted, but we would do more damage in the dungeons, right? Yeah, okay. Not a bad totem at all. We will take it. So let's just go ahead and go back to our pets right here. Probably no upgrades. Let's just go ahead, pet traits. We have 74 tickets. That's not half bad. We're gonna focus our coin first. I would be fine with like a buff 2 to 3. Okay, buff 3, we'll take it. Move on to the ruby pet right here. Buff 1, kind of want something better than that, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, buff 2. Now the next important one is gonna be the tool pet for sure. Would love a buff 3 on this, but oh, a god one. All right, even better. I'll take it. And then I guess we can throw the money pet in there. I'll just take a buff 1 on this. Like, these pets down here aren't that important to me. Just buff 1 really quickly. Little damage pet right here. Just give me a buff 1, bro. Okay, buff 3 on this. We'll take it. Now let's move on to the pet traits. I'm not trying to get like insane pets right now. Still very, very early into the map. So I'm just trying to get some decent little upgrades. We don't need an SS in experience, so we're just gonna re-roll this. Boom. S in buff is perfect. SS in level is even better. And then let me get rid of this red. Bang. There we go. Solid coin pet right there. Ruby pet is next. We'll take those and then throw the tool pet in there. S in buff, A- in level, A- in experience. I will re-roll these to better like upgrades and stuff whenever I get more pet traits. Okay, there we go. We got some upgrades to all of our pets. Let's re-equip these. And now I'm going to take a cut right here. I'm going to grind out to tool level 125. And yeah, I'll bring you guys right back. All right, guys, we actually swiftly grinded out to level 125. That was a lot easier than I thought. And I am currently at 830 million coins. We're making a decent amount of coins now. But again, there is like a global booster and stuff. And I was using like a 4x coin. So we were going crazy for a bit. But we have just unlocked Beehive. And I forgot this doesn't cost coins to upgrade. So right now, I can get 7,000 levels of it off rip. Okay, let's see what this enchant actually gives us. Nuke is now giving us 3.4 million coins. I did upgrade it a bit off camera. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to see some Beehive proc though. To actually see the bees, I think I would have to be on like the top layer because they kind of like float around. Or wait, yeah, I see them in my farm. You guys can see 750k coins per proc. It proc 3 times mad quick. So that is going to be helping our coin production a ton as well, which is the goal for today's episode. And now we're IS top number 3. Okay, we're kind of teetering between like 2 and 4 like all the time. Who's actually IS top number 2 right now? The Cartel. Okay, key asset NNFS. I remember that guy. X Silvery. Is that? I don't know if that's who I think it is, to be honest. Okay, pretty solid island right here. They are second in all currencies and then third in spawners. We are third and fourth in currencies and second in spawners. So we're like right behind these guys. Or maybe not, because they're kind of like doubling our currencies. Listen, I don't know. But now we should be making a very solid amount of coins with no global boosters, which is going to be huge. So right now, I do have almost 900 million coins, and I'm thinking of spending that all on like Ruby Merchant or some more Ruby Greed. Let's get a couple more levels of Ruby Greed. Bang, how many coins do we have left? That's only leaves us with 260 million. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's only worth 200 levels of Ruby Merchant. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, hell no. We still got to farm out some more coins before we swap over to the mobs, because I need some more upgrades on my sword. That is just simply not going to cut it. So for right now, guys, I am going to take another cut. We're going to get back to grinding. We did just unlock the Beehive enchant, and that should go pretty crazy for us. Wait a minute. Why am I at 280 million coins? What? Didn't I just... Oh, my... Dude. It cost rubies to upgrade Ruby Merchant. That's why it was so low. Oh, my God. I'm an idiot, dude. Okay, so with 280 million coins, I guess we're just going to invest in maybe some more Nuke, bro. Nuke is really, really good. I just have so many things I need to upgrade on my tools still, but I'm going to go ahead and get back to grinding for at least a couple more hours. All right, guys, we are back and we are currently trading one of my teammates for a free tier 1 enchant totem. It's not anything crazy, but I didn't actually have an enchant totem just yet, so we are definitely taking this. But so far, we are player level 54, coming up on player level 55. I have 12,000 shards that, once again, we're going to spend all on our dungeon sword. Now, the most important thing, in my opinion, is going to be maxing out strength immediately. Treasure sounds very good as well. Chance of getting double drops would be huge, so let's max that out. The rest of this stuff is actually like nice to have, but I don't think it's essential. So now we're probably just gonna spam upgrade sharpness as much as possible. I am tool level 133 and I have saved up 1.5 billion coins to spend on our sword. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna switch over to grinding mobs for a little bit, because one, I do have a couple of past challenges to kill mobs on the island, and two, I do have to edit a video, and I can actually edit a video and grind out rubies at the same time. All right, Footlog just ran over and tossed me a start of the world loot box for some reason. I will take it. Oh, wait, he had so many. He pulled a skin key. He might be able to pull something decent out of that. But I guess we're opening this up. We got a coins pouch. I don't really know how many coins that gives us at this point. And then a skin key. Beautiful. Hold on. I will actually take that. And he just tossed me a 184% ruby booster. Okay, that is a lot better than what I was currently rocking. So throw this on. Bang, there we go. And now let's take a look at some upgrades for our sword. So we haven't unlocked any new enchants. Ruby Merchant is going to cost rubies to upgrade. Oh my God. Wait, we just got like 3.5k levels right there, and I hardly had any rubies. But I do want to upgrade like Key Finder and Key Magnet just a little bit on the sword so we can be making something. So bang. And then I feel like you make 0 coins from grinding with your sword, so I don't even know if I want to touch that. Right here, this is just Key Finder. I believe we'll get a couple levels of this. And then Enhancer. I kind of want to dump 1.3 billion into Enhancer, bro, because this season I feel like I'm going to be farming rubies more than I'm going to be farming coins, only because once again I'm playing multiple resets, so it's kind of hard to play both at the same time. So boom, got a couple more levels of ruby greed. Now the rest going into Enhancer. 2,000 levels. I don't think it's half bad, and now I think it is time that we go ahead and grind out some mobs. Now I don't think we're going to be making the most amount of rubies of all time right now. I still have to upgrade my sword a ton, but I mean, look at the ruby procs, bro. We're getting decent procs right here. So for right now, I'm going to take a cut. I'm going to focus on grinding out some mobs and stacking up my rubies a little bit, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back in 1 second. Alright guys, we are back and we have been grinding for a couple more hours now. The thing is, I just recorded this full clip, looked back at the clip, and I recorded a black screen the entire time, alright? So I'm going to try and give you guys the rundown. I already spent all of my currencies and everything to upgrade my tool, so I'll show you guys what we upgraded here in a second. But so far, the island has upgraded to magma cube spawners. We have a whopping 318 magma cubes, which is more than enough to grind infinitely right here, at least without like any other enchants that destroy the whole stack. So I've been grinding these, helping our island progression to unlock enchanted magma cube spawners. I don't really know if these things are making any money from like a chunk collector, but I also don't have looting on my sword just yet either. Where's the chunk collector? Oh, they are down here. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I have no clue. Magma creams right here. There's $92 million in this chunk collector, but there could definitely be a lot more if I had better enchants on my sword. But we have also been leveling up. If I do slash level, we are player level 62 and our Omni tool is level 161. So off camera, I believe I fully maxed out Ruby Merchant. It wasn't off camera. I just upgraded it in the last clip and there's a black screen. Wait, hold on. Let me double check. Okay, this clip is actually recording. Perfect. Ruby Greed can still use a lot of work. Okay, I haven't touched any coin greeds or like combo on the sword at all. I haven't upgraded it because I feel like you don't really make any coins from actually grinding mobs or anything. So I've been upgrading straight Ruby enchants and we just recently unlocked the Deep Frenzy, but it costs coins to upgrade. And as you guys can see by taking a look at my balance, I legit have 1 coin. So other than that, not much updates. We have to reach level 175 to unlock second hand. And if we take a look at the hoe real quick, I don't remember if I upgraded anything here significantly. Oh wait, no. We dumped a bunch more rubies into beehive. Now we have it at level 10,000 out of 15,000. I haven't actually used it. And we just unlocked this brand new flamethrower enchant as well. The description says chance to shoot flame particles, giving you a money multiplier, aka you will make more money while farming. Now, right now, I already have $2.2 billion, and that is all from farming. I haven't sold any chunk collectors. So we're making billions. Oh, and we have to extend all of these farms as well because our IS core leveled up and expanded our border. Anyway, I do want to see if we can get a flamethrower proc real quick. I haven't seen it proc just yet because again, I haven't grinded out any coins. I've been straight farming mobs. Now, we are already making billions here on Skyblock, but once again, I don't even have any fortune levels or anything, and we still haven't unlocked Nether Wart just yet on the server-wide farming progression. We're like 9 million crops though, so we're for sure gonna unlock it today. But guys, off camera as well, I did open up my skin Cray keys. Again, I tried to record it, I just completely sold, but we ended up pulling one good set skin, and that is the Arcanist armor skin. It is right here. Now, the booster armor, chance to find shards when equipped, we already have that with the astronaut set that I'm currently wearing right now. I also spent all of my shards already and upgraded our dungeon set, but look at the dungeon armor boost. Chance to find rare totem boosters in dungeons. Now, I didn't know what that was whenever I won it, so in the clip that you guys will never see, I actually went over to the dungeons and tested it out a little bit, and guys, dungeons are OP. All right, next episode, I am hard focusing dungeons at least for a little bit, and there we go. Wait, I can see the fire particles. That's giving us a money multiplier. I guess I thought it was supposed to destroy crops, but maybe not. I don't know. It said it was gonna give us some money multiplier. I didn't really get to see the whole enchant, and it just procced again. It seems like it procs pretty often. But yeah, I also need to get back to farming out some coins because we need to upgrade our enhancer and just upgrade a bunch of things. All right, we're clearly not far into the map. It's still super early game, but let's go ahead and head over to the dungeons for the first time on episode because bro, dungeons are legitimately, they look crazy. So let's go over to armor skins. We're gonna swap over to the Arcanist set real quick, and then we are going to equip our dungeon set. You guys can see I've only upgraded my sword here, and ooh, actually one thing I forgot to upgrade in the last episode was speed. Boom, let's get speed 2 on the set, and the rest of this doesn't really matter. I'm gonna dump it all into sharpness. Oh, we can't even get 1 level of sharpness, never mind. But let's go ahead and equip the set. Bang. Now that is going to give us the Arcanist sword right here, and you guys might have already saw it in my inventory, but with this Arcanist set, you can literally get tier 3 totem boxes, which is absolutely broken. So slash dungeon, the only dungeon I can go to is jungle, mesa, and snowy. All right, the rest of these, they're level 100, they're level 150, and actually one small little update off camera as well. Alum ended up trading me over a tool totem because I believe Alum is player level 150. I have no clue how he's grinded that much. There is actually a level pet on the server. I didn't know level pets were enabled just yet, and clearly your boy doesn't have a level pet right now, unfortunately. So I don't know, we got to get our hands on a level pet immediately to start upping our player level a ton, but for right now we have to work with what we have. So slash dungeon, the best one I have is the jungle jungle dungeon. Let's teleport on over. And wait a minute, I feel like I don't have speed. Let me go ahead slash that. I think I have to unequip and like re-equip it. Boom, and then boom, there we go. Now we have the speed too, and obviously auto clicking is allowed as long as you guys are not AFK or using it in like combat. And let me show you guys some of the drops you get from this dungeon, because it's actually pretty insane. Right there, 20 rusty keys from one proc. Now, I've been farming and like killing mobs to try and get keys with like key magnet and stuff. You make way more keys in the dungeon. And the reason why that's kind of important to me right now is because I don't even have enchanted tier pets just yet. I had no clue dungeons were actually this good. 6 enchanted keys. And then of course you do get all of the mob drops for recipes and stuff where you can craft even more totem boxes. And you get 10 normal keys a proc. Look at that. In a couple of seconds, I just made 40 normal keys. And from the keys, you will make a ton of pet boxes, and I need those pet boxes right now to upgrade the tier of my pets ASAP. Also, I do want to check really quickly how close my island is to enchanted magmas, because last night before I went to bed, while I was recording the clip that you guys will never see, we were like halfway to enchanted magma, so we might have already unlocked it. Let me do /progression real quick. Obviously spawner progression is island based, and never mind, we only went up 120,000 mobs since I went to bed and fully woke up again in like 8 hours. But also in these dungeons, you make a really good amount of shards, 150 shards per proc. That is obviously a lot more than I would make grinding or farming crops. And look at my inventory, bro. I already have another 2 tier 3 totem boxes. So in the next episode, I want to hard focus dungeons because they are insanely good, especially with this Arcanist set that we did end up pulling. We have got to put this set to use, upgrade my totems a little bit. My totems aren't like super bad. If I do /totems, Alum gave me a tier 2 tool totem, but if we can win like a tier 3 enchant totem or something, that would obviously be very helpful. If it's possible, I would like to get all of my totems to tier 4 in the next episode and just like combine a bunch of tier 3s. We even won another one. Now we have 4 totem boxes to open up. Wait, and someone's selling a level pet. How are they winning these? And how have I not won at least one? But anyways, yeah, you guys get the point with dungeons. You can make shards. You can make totem skin boxes if you have the Arcanist set equipped. And you make a ton of keys, which is going to help your pets out a bunch. So next episode, I'm definitely going to be grinding this a decent amount. But for right now, I think we're going to go back to /ISGO. We are IS top number 4, so we're slightly slipping. All right, we need to lock in a bit here, but it's not anything we can't come back from, which is why I'm going to go back to farming, because I need a higher level Omni tool ASAP. And we need to make coins. We need to spam upgrade enhancer a ton, so that way we're getting more experience, because now we do have the tool totem. But yeah, anyways, I think that's going to wrap it up for today's episode. Again, if this server looks at all interesting to you and you guys want to check it out, please consider using my custom IP. And then, you know, drop a like, sub if you guys are new. And yeah, I guess I will catch you guys in the next episode of the Skyblock series.